Get ready because today's showdown is domestic, and it involves the most iconic American thoroughbred on the planet. We're talking about the 7th generation of the Ford Mustang, the S7 platform, putting the 2024 launch model head-to-head with its refined 2025 evolution. If you think it's all the same car with just a different year on the paperwork, you're mistaken. But don't blame yourself, Ford hides it well. The 2024 model kicked down the door with an all-new design inspired by fighter jets and an aggressive digital architecture, while the 2025 arrives with the maturity of something that learned how to behave, offering more stable software and the ultra-exclusive 60th anniversary package for those with cash to spare and a desire to pose as collectors with unique badges and 20-inch wheels. Let's get straight to what matters for anyone with gasoline in their veins, the heart of this machine. The mechanical setup remains the same, starting with the 2.3-liter EcoBoost turbocharged 4-cylinder, delivering a respectable 315 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. Ideal for those seeking style without going broke at the pump. But let's be honest, the real fun begins with the naturally aspirated 5.0-liter Coyote V8. In the GT, this powerhouse makes 480 horsepower, which climbs to 486 if you're not stingy and opt for the active valve performance exhaust. The track-tuned Dark Horse squeezes 500 horsepower from the same block. And for the thrill seekers, the 2025 lineup introduces the monstrous GTD with a 5.2-liter supercharged V8 unleashing a ridiculous 815 horsepower, because apparently 500 wasn't enough to scare anyone properly. Transmission is where we separate purists from those chasing cold numbers. The EcoBoost comes strictly with the 10-speed automatic, no complaints allowed. The GT and Dark Horse, however, offer the sacred 6-speed manual with rev matching so you don't embarrass yourself on downshifts. One vital technical detail: the GT's manual gearbox is the MT82D4, while the Dark Horse flaunts the superior TREMEC TR3160, far more robust for heavy use. In terms of acceleration, the automatic humiliates the manual, sending the Dark Horse from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a stupidly quick 3.7 seconds, compared to 4.1 seconds with the manual. Top speed varies too, with the GT electronically limited to 155 miles per hour, the Dark Horse reaching 166, and the GTD breaking the 200 miles per hour barrier. Inside, Ford decided analog is dead and buried the past with massive screens. There's a 12.4-inch digital cluster fused to a 13.2-inch Sync 4 infotainment display. The big highlight of the 2025 model is that it ships with far more refined software, free of the launch bugs seen in 2024. And to soothe nostalgic drivers annoyed by the lack of physical gauges, Ford added a retro digital panel that mimics the 1967 Mustang's cluster. It's an impressive technology, offering deep customization from My-Color ambient lighting to track apps that show real-time performance metrics so you can prove to your friends that you know how to drive. Power means nothing if you can't handle a corner, and that's where the performance packages come in to save your skin. The GT Performance Package is a must for anyone serious about spirited driving, adding beefy Brembo brakes, a Torsen rear differential for optimized traction, and chassis reinforcements like the K-brace. If you step up to the Dark Horse, the handling package adds Pirelli Trofeo RS tires that stick to the asphalt like glue, and a magnetic suspension that reads the road and adjusts damping instantly. The 2025 model also gains ground in safety, with more refined factory calibrations for the Co-Pilot 360 system, which includes lane keeping and even pothole mitigation to protect your wheels and your spine. In the end, the choice between the 2024 and 2025 comes down to budget versus refinement. The 2024 delivers all the innovation of the S7 platform, and you'll likely score better deals at dealerships looking to clear inventory. It has proven performance and the same mechanical brutality. On the other hand, the 2025 is for those seeking a more polished product with stable software, or for those chasing the historical exclusivity of the 60th anniversary package. Either way, you'll be commanding an automotive legend that remains relevant in a world growing increasingly boring and electric. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and comment below. Do you prefer the value of the 2024 or the exclusivity of the 2025? See you next time.